Come in.
Excuse me.
What is it?
6 o'clock, Prime Minister.
Oh, thank you.
No, sir, the news.
Ah, yes, you caught me that time. I see what Pleverov's dogs felt like.
This morning, the Prime Minister returned to London and bought
Get
an
on with it,
emergency
man.
cab.
Tell them what it's about.
Several ministers had to break their holidays to fly to London. After the meeting, the following communique was issued. Her Majesty's government has been aware for some time of the passage of an increasing number of orbital vehicles, possibly missiles, over these islands. The vehicles, which are of unknown but terrestrial origin, pass over at great speed and at great height. Although there is no immediate cause for alarm, Her Majesty's government points out that they constitute a deliberate infringement of our national airspace, and steps are being taken to intercept and identify them.
Well, now they know what it's about. Anything fresh, Bernard?
No, sir, we're still waiting on Gears.
Yes.
The director at Thorness. The machine and the girls.
That's our best hope, I suppose. Do you think it'll work?
It is working, sir.
We've got to find our own answer to this. Oh, we'll be like Belgium in 1914, or Czechoslovakia in 38, or Berlin in 61. By the time our allies get round to it, we'll be sunk.
We're going as fast as we can, sir.
What's General Vandenberg doing?
He's at Boulder Fell, the radio telescope.
Why?
With Reinhardt, watching the traces.
It's no good watching them. We've got to do something about them.
They've been coming over thick and fast. We've had 102 of them so far. Now, what's that one, Harvey?
Number 103, Professor. Height about 350 miles, course 2651.
Any change in characteristics?
No. They just come over. They're launched, we think, from about 40 north by 130 to 135 east. That's as near as we can estimate.
Somewhere between Manchuria, Vladivostok, and northern island of Japan. So, could be any of 3 fellow members of the United Nations.
Is the West taking this to the Security Council?
Not until we can negotiate through strength. We've got to have some means of defense first.
I don't see what their point is.
The point is, somebody in the East wants us to know they've got the technical edge on us. So they launch a whole series of uninterceptable missiles. They flaunt them over our heads just to show the world that we have no means of retaliation. Oh, it's just another form of saber rattling. They'd love us to go squealing to the United Nations and admit our weakness. Then they'd have us. But maybe we won't need to admit any weakness.
What's Gears doing?
Oh, he's going as fast as he can.
With the computer?
And the creature.
Do you think that's safe?
This is not a safe world.
Well, there are 2 schools of thought.
Yeah. Yours and ours.
Oh, I don't feel sure about it like Fleming does. Just uneasy.
Is Fleming still worrying you?
No, he just sits around.
That doesn't sound.
A very stable solution.
He's only trying to save face, if you ask me. He knows he's made a lot of trouble and doesn't like to admit he's been in the wrong.
Well, let me know if you have any difficulty.
We will.
And the creature?
Oh, she's all right.
I give her a medical check-over once a day.
She's not showing signs of strain.
No.
No, it all seems quite effortless to her. She takes the calculations your people give her, communicates them to the computer, and comes up with the results. At least I hope they're the results.
More than. They're telling us what to do now.
Is that what you want?
It makes sense.
Why don't you give up, John?
Me?
Why don't you leave?
That'd please you, wouldn't it?
It would not please me. But there's nothing you can do eating your heart out here.
It's a nice little 3-handed game, isn't it? I watch her. You watch me.
You're not doing yourself any good.
Jealous?
Don't be absurd.
They're all so damn sure. There's something I've got to find out. About it. Or about her. I'll stick around.
But, John,
You'll have to get a warrant to throw me out.
I don't want to throw you out.
I wish to see Dr. Gears about these, please.
No?
No.
I'll see if he's free.
Happy in your work? Getting quite indispensable, aren't you?
Please be careful what you say.
Is that a threat?
Yes.
Look.
I'm busy.
Wait a minute. You want to make something of yourself, you know, if you want to influence men.
I do what I have to.
You could start by pushing your hair back, then we could see your face. It's a pretty face. Or you could wear scent.
Scent?
Like she does. Well, it's not very exotic, lavender water or something. But nice.
I do not understand you. Nice, nasty, good, bad. There is no logical distinction.
Come in. Come on. Nice or nasty?
Nasty.